Albert Bandura Social Learning Theory Theoretical Framework Educational Implications. Albert Bandura Social Learning Theory. Albert Bandura Social Learning Theory (SLT) is one of the most influential theories in the field of psychology and education. It emphasizes the role of observation, imitation, and modeling in learning and posits that much of human learning occurs in a social context through interaction with others. Bandura introduced key concepts such as observational learning, vicarious reinforcement, self-efficacy, and reciprocal determinism, which explain how individuals learn from their environment and others around them. This 16-mark answer will cover the theoretical framework of Bandura's social learning theory along with its educational implications in detail. Theoretical framework of Bandura's social learning theory. Social learning theory builds on the idea that people learn behaviors, attitudes, and emotional reactions from others. It bridges behaviorist learning theories, which emphasize learning through direct reinforcement, and cognitive learning theories, which focus on internal processes. एक observational learning, modeling. Bandura's core concept is that people can learn new behaviors through observing others. This type of learning does not require direct reinforcement or punishment but is based on observing and imitating the behaviors, attitudes, or emotional expressions of others. Key processes involved in observational learning are attention. For observational learning to occur, the learner must pay attention to the model. Factors such as attractiveness, competence, and similarity to the observer increase the likelihood of attention. Retention. The observer must be able to remember the behavior that has been observed. This involves mental encoding and storing of the behavior in memory. Reproduction. The observer must have the ability to reproduce or imitate the behavior they have observed. This depends on the observer's physical and cognitive capabilities. Motivation. Finally, the observer must be motivated to imitate the behavior. Motivation can be influenced by external reinforcement, rewards or punishments, or internal factors like satisfaction or a sense of accomplishment. Though vicarious reinforcement. Bandura introduced the concept of vicarious reinforcement, which refers to learning through observing the consequences of others' behavior. If the model is rewarded for their actions, the observer is more likely to imitate that behavior, positive reinforcement. Conversely, if the model is punished, the observer may refrain from engaging in that behavior, vicarious punishment. This process allows individuals to learn without direct experience and highlights the role of indirect consequences in shaping behavior. Teen reciprocal determinism. Bandura's concept of reciprocal determinism describes the dynamic interplay between the individual, their behavior, and the environment. This means that behavior, personal factors, cognition, emotions, attitudes, and environmental factors all influence each other reciprocally. Behavior, actions taken by the individual. Personal factors, internal factors such as beliefs, thoughts, expectations, and emotions. Environment, external factors such as social influences, rewards, punishments, and modeling. Reciprocal determinism suggests that not only does the environment influence an individual's behavior, but an individual's behavior also affects the environment. 4. Self-efficacy. Self-efficacy, a central concept in Bandura's theory, refers to an individual's belief in their ability to perform a particular task or achieve a specific goal. Bandura argued that self-efficacy influences how people approach challenges, set goals, and persist in the face of obstacles. People with high self-efficacy are more likely to take on challenging tasks, put in greater effort, and persist longer than those with low self-efficacy. Self-efficacy is developed through mastery experiences. Successfully completing tasks strengthens self-efficacy. Vicarious experiences. Observing others succeed can build self-efficacy. Verbal persuasion. Encouragement from others boosts belief in one's abilities. Emotional and physiological states. Positive emotions and low stress enhance self-efficacy. Educational implications of Bandura's social learning theory. Bandura's social learning theory has significant implications for teaching and learning. It emphasizes the importance of social context, role models, and self-efficacy in educational settings. 1. Role of modeling in education. Teachers, parents, and peers act as models in the classroom and educational environment. Students learn not only from direct instruction but also by observing the behaviors, attitudes, and actions of those around them. Teachers as role models. Teachers should model positive behaviors, enthusiasm for learning, and critical thinking. When students see teachers modeling the desired behavior, they are more likely to imitate these actions. Peer modeling. Students often look to their peers for cues on how to behave. Encouraging peer tutoring and collaborative learning allows students to learn from each other. Though, use of vicarious reinforcement. Vicarious learning is an efficient way of teaching students, especially when direct experience is not feasible. By observing others being rewarded or punished for their actions, students can learn what behaviors are encouraged or discouraged in the classroom. Praise and rewards for students who display positive behaviors can encourage others to imitate those behaviors. Similarly, when students observe negative consequences for inappropriate behavior, they are less likely to engage in that behavior. Classroom management. Teachers can use examples of students' actions to reinforce good behavior by highlighting role models within the class who display positive traits such as teamwork, responsibility, or perseverance. Teen. Encouraging self-efficacy. Building students' confidence. Teachers should focus on enhancing students' self-efficacy by creating opportunities for success, providing constructive feedback, and offering encouragement. This will motivate students to tackle more challenging tasks and take responsibility for their learning. Setting achievable goals. By helping students set realistic, attainable goals, teachers can foster a sense of accomplishment that enhances self-efficacy. Differentiated instruction. Providing tasks that are tailored to the skill levels of individual students can promote mastery experiences, thereby enhancing self-efficacy. 4. Reciprocal teaching. Reciprocal teaching strategies encourage both teachers and students to engage in a dialogue about the subject matter. It promotes a more interactive learning environment where students can model behaviors from both teachers and peers. Through this, teachers and students share roles in leading discussions, asking questions, summarizing concepts, and making predictions, allowing students to observe and imitate critical thinking and comprehension strategies. 5. Collaborative and cooperative learning. Group activities and peer learning create an environment where students can learn by observing each other. Collaborative learning encourages social interaction, which is crucial for social learning. By working in groups, students can witness the success of their peers, which can motivate them to perform better. Positive peer influence. The social context in which students learn is shaped by their interactions with classmates. Encouraging positive peer modeling in group work fosters a cooperative environment where students help each other learn. 6. Incorporating technology and media. Bandura's theory emphasizes the role of media in learning. Media and technology can be powerful tools for modeling behavior. Educational videos, simulations, and interactive software provide opportunities for students to observe, imitate, and learn through visual and verbal models. Media literacy. Given the role of media in shaping behavior, it is important to teach students to critically evaluate the models they encounter in media and to discern positive from negative behaviors. 7. Self-regulation and motivation. Bandura's concept of self-regulation emphasizes that students can monitor their own behavior, set goals, and reflect on their progress. Educators can promote self-regulation by encouraging students to assess their own learning and take responsibility for their academic progress. Intrinsic motivation can be fostered by promoting mastery experiences and encouraging students to reflect on their achievements. By supporting autonomy and providing constructive feedback, teachers help students develop a stronger sense of self-efficacy and motivation. Conclusion. Bandura's social learning theory highlights the importance of social interactions, modeling, and self-efficacy in learning. By incorporating these principles into the classroom, educators can create a learning environment that encourages observation, critical thinking, and collaborative learning. The role of teachers as role models, the use of vicarious reinforcement, and the promotion of self-efficacy are key educational implications that can enhance students' motivation, behavior, and academic success. Social learning theory provides a framework that is practical, dynamic, and deeply connected to real-world educational settings, making it an essential theory for understanding and improving teaching and learning processes.